live now, as opposed to last time we were not. So I think we're just going to take a little bit of time here, see who shows up and who doesn't show up, and then we'll go ahead and get to today's topic, shall we? Another thing about, I don't know who's going to show up for this live stream or not, so I think I might just do this as a recording and just see where it goes. So yeah, because most people that watch my live stream are actually in bed right now, or they're just waking up and not on YouTube seeing when I go live. But anyways, or they're at work, that too, because it's only 4:22. 4:23. We missed it, 4:20. Anyways, so yeah, let's jump to the topic at hand, shall we? So, as you can tell from the title of this video, that this video is about my first vlog. Technically, I already had a vlog in the past, but it wasn't like, my mindset wasn't vlog, it was something else. So, with that being said, oh, hey, Wolfed Leader, how's it going? Yep. Yeah, by the way, no hands because phone's actually on my window shield right now. But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about the topic at hand. So first things first that we should talk about. Just close up some windows here. First topic at hand is as what follows. My high school fling is... Okay, mind you, I'm 24 now. Wolfie, alright, Wolfie. Alright, so my high school fling is in town. Mind you, I'm 24 years old. So with that being said, so it wasn't exactly a fling, but I'll get to that later on. So she's in town from the East Coast, and she's actually planning on moving back to this town. So I'm like, oh, at first I was happy, to be honest with you guys. I was, oh yeah, I was happy that she was here. But then, as just time's gone on, I'm like, oh, this is not exactly how I remembered it. I don't know. At first I had feelings for this girl, but afterwards, it's been so many years that I just don't feel the same way that I did back in the day. I can say back in the day because I'm 24. For me, it was just not, so we had a bonfire and stuff like that, and we were just talking about, each other's history and stuff like that, and I don't know, I was not, I no longer feel the attraction towards her than I thought I did when I first heard that she's coming back, or that I thought I had when we were, guess we were kind of dating, we kind of had a thing for each other, stuff like that, but, yeah, that's, I actually want to sing this line. So that's what that was all about, and I do apologize if the video cuts out, goes blurry, whatever, it happens every once in a while. But yeah, that's what that is. So she's in town, she's hit me up, she's talked to me about, moving in with me and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna ignore your messages for now, because I'm like, yeah. But before she asked me to move in with her, or for her to move in with me when I get a place, we're going to talk about that later on too. I was doing some data recovery for her on her hard drive because her friend accidentally formatted the hard drive that she told him not to format. So I recovered that hard drive, just dropped it off to her right now. You should say yes if you want her to. The thing is, though, I don't want her to move in with me. That's the thing, or I don't want to move in with her. So it's I don't know, it's, in general, it's just, I just don't feel that way, she feels towards me. It's I'm sorry, it's, I just don't like you, unfortunately, and that's what it just pours down to. I have no emotional connection to her. It's just, I don't know. It's like okay. So this is gonna sound really bad of an analogy because yeah, I see what you're saying. But like essentially those like a bad analogy here is like well, actually I have no analogy for it. Yeah, I don't know. But essentially I'm more than likely going to end up saying, I'm sorry, no, I don't want to go on. I don't want to advance this relationship past beyond what it is right now. It's just, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel the same way you feel towards me. I don't feel the attraction, stuff like that. So that's what that is. Back on to the next topic at hand, which is about, I don't know what I put down in the title, but I know we'll cover all of it. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is, I think I said new job. So with the new job, I'm actually going to be working for a food distribution company. The name of it's called Martin Brower. They're like a subdivision of Ryan Holdings. So they're a pretty big organization. Like they're like worldwide apparently, or something ridiculous like that. I'm actually going to have to crack my windows open because it's kind of getting kind of steamy in here, for my hands at least. So, with that being said, though, it's like, yeah, it's going to be a job. It's going to be a lot better. But VLog events, new job. Okay, cool. So we're going to continue on with what I was saying before. Sorry, I peek up. I look at the chat every once in a great while. So, yeah. So, I was saying about the new job. My new job, I'm going to be paid $16.50 an hour, which is a lot of money compared to what I used to make, or what I've had made in the past. The only other job that's paid me as well as that was Serta, but that was 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. This new job is going to be, on average, anywhere between 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. Serta was supposed to be 5 days a week, however, whenever we fell behind because the regional supervisor took on too much of a load for our clients, we would end up having to work Saturdays to get caught up. And then, here's a dick move that he would do all the time. He would say, well, you guys are all here now. How about we just work off some of the next week's load and just stay till 6? And we all threw a stunk about it every single week. Now, I only worked at Serta for 6 weeks. So, it was good for the most part. It was good money. It was real good money. I was making $1,000 per week. This new job, though, I'll be making $1,000 per week as well. But, like, honestly, like, it's just going to be a change. And I got to pay attention here to the road because I got to turn. So, one moment, please. Here we go. Alright, so with that all being said, like, I honestly think I'm going to enjoy this new job. Also, Serta was a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. start, while Ryan Holdings, or Martin Brower in other words, they're from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's because 1 a.m. because the OSHA law is the latest you can work is 12 hours without volunteering hours thereafter. So I'm going to really look forward to working at Martin Brower, which because I'm not a morning person. It's 4:30 and I'm kind of tired, but that's because I was really busy last night. I went roller skating and everything else. Very bad connection. Thanks for letting me know, YouTube. Not much more I can do about that. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's what that's all about. And as far as some other life events, is my lease is coming up here. Hey, fans of plants, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about right now. We're on the topic of my rental situation. So yeah, hold on. What did you say there? Me too. I'm not a morning person too. Yeah, I feel ya. You feel me. So yeah. So rental situation. My lease is coming up. Is going to be up next month. So I have to put in my termination of tenancy this month, and because I live with 4 of the roommates, 2 of them will say, hey, can you put this off for a bit, that, you know, the termination thing, until we find a place. I'm like, at first I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. But now as the days are going on, I'm like, you guys need to get this going, because I'm not planning to stay any longer. Their names are not on the lease behind you. It's my... Oh, sorry, hiccups. It's my name plus 2 other people. So it's because of that right there. It's like, yeah, I'm not liking this a whole lot. So what I'm more likely going to do is unfortunately tomorrow morning, I got to go down to the city center and go get a, I forgot what it's called, but it's where a person at the city office recognizes that me and my signature on this piece of paper is legitimately me as a person, so that when I mail it to the landlord for notice of eviction, not eviction, but notice of termination, that I can go ahead and I don't have to worry about paying an extra month and them trying to charge me for an extra month, because unfortunately landlords have done that in the past, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So, and unfortunately, these 2 other guys can't get their shit together. Then, oh wow, I technically already found a place by myself, and I have the option to rent out to a roommate or to a buddy, because I'm going more likely to go for the 2-bedroom. So, with that being said, it's like I'm actually looking forward to this new place, and I guess I can drive past it because I'm literally right downtown. But what it is, an apartment complex. The building looks kind of old. It's only a 2-story apartment complex, and they're pretty large. So I'm looking at a 2-bedroom apartment with family room, kitchen, stuff like that. I actually have not seen the inside of the building yet. I have to fill out an application, submit it, so I can then go ahead and see it, and see if I actually like it or not. So that's going to be interesting. So let's just go ahead, and I can go straight here. Yeah. Let's just go straight. Light's still green. So, yeah, with that being said, though, like I said, I have the option of renting out to someone. But at the same time, though, if I don't find someone right away, or if I don't want someone, then, like, it'll have to be, like, it'll be my recording room, basically. Recording, streaming, video, stuff like that. As far as what content I'll be streaming and stuff like that, I don't know. I'll basically only have Fridays off consistently. But here's another thing, though. Here's another catch-22. Even though I have Fridays off, I let my old boss know that, hey, until you find some more people, I don't mind working Fridays. And I'm actually now regretting that a lot. I really wish I didn't put that down in my resignation, saying that, hey, I'm still willing to work Fridays for you. Because she's really good at guilting people into things. Like, let me tell you, it's a bit ridiculous. So, yeah, so I got myself roped into that, unfortunately. And according to the person who worked there for a couple of months, she said that, yeah, it can be up to like 3 months before we actually have enough staff. I'm like, So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and I'll flip the camera around. We're coming up to the place here. So this is the place that I'll be renting from. So this is it. One of these buildings. I'm shooting for the 2-bedroom. There's like little balconies, but I don't think the balconies are even usable unless I'm on the first floor here. Yeah, the curb place and stuff like that, and it looks pretty cool though. Like it's definitely old, but you know what? I think I'm going to enjoy it. It looks pretty nice. It's downtown. It's not too far from where I work at, which is nice. So, and there's like a sign right here saying apartments for rent, but I think it's above like the Toy Story place. But yeah, so essentially that's what I'm looking at for renting the place at. Otherwise, like, this is that moment where it's like chill if you have questions and stuff like that. But yeah, so, well, that's a one-way. Can't go down I can't turn right on a one-way that goes left. That would not be pretty. Oh, hey, it's green light. So yeah, this is this moment in the live stream where it's like kind of like a chill moment. I also did a video recording of me talking about my life events, which I might cut between this live stream and that, and I don't know, but or I may just upload that and just keep this live stream as private, or I'll have it as public. But like that one there talks more about some subjects than others, so I might just mix it in between the two. But they're both about 14 minutes. But yeah, this is it. This is, like I said, that chill part of the stream where if you got questions for me or you just want to hang out. I'm actually on my way to the pizza parlor called Little Caesars, which I'm sure if you live in the United States, you know what Little Caesars is. It's awesome. It's cheap. It's nice. And there's a girl there that I like. So, yeah, we're going to see her. And I don't know how she feels about me, but I have a huge crush on her. Like, let me kid you not. And that's the thing, though. Talking about what I was saying before about the other girl. Like, I know the one girl that's like, that I don't have the feelings for anymore. And I just don't feel anything. I don't feel an emotional connection to. Like, I have no lust for her. I have no, like, wanting to go forward. It's like, I'm sorry, like, I just don't like you. You're just not for me. I'm sorry. And there's this other girl who works at the pizza parlor. I'm like, wow, she's awesome. She's funny. She's cute. She skates. She listens to dubstep a whole lot. And I'm like her and I, we connect on a lot of things. But at the same time, though, we're both kind of lazy people. We both don't necessarily like to be active. And yeah, I don't know. She's working today, though. I do know that, because she posted on Snapchat saying that frickin' train. I'm already late to work. It was like 10:03, and there's a train, and then it stopped on the line. But yeah, sorry, I was just reading the chat there, and while I was looking for road people, or people driving. Yo, what is slug? I don't know what slug is. But, yeah, like, that's just something that I'm looking, like, so, like, that's just me right now, like, in general, that's just how I feel. But let me see, what did that chat message say? I want to skate, but I don't do it. Welcome, people, yes. Dean the Kimon, welcome to the chats. I got two other people, one other person here, too, who's not saying nothing. But, yeah, go green. There we go. But can I flip the camera? Yes, I can. So, yeah, this is like a preview of the town I live in currently. It's kind of old, to be honest with you. But, yeah, the little thing you see in the upper right-hand corner, that's the my dash cam, our window sticky mount thing. But, yeah, let's go this way. I more than likely will take you guys in there with me, just because why not? I'm actually, I'm going to do something crazy. Normally, my name is Deep Dish Pepperoni Guy. I'm not going to get a deep dish, but I am going to get a pepperoni. That's one thing for sure. So here I am. So let's go on in. This is mad chill, drive safe, buddy. I'm driving pretty good, I would say, at least. But yeah, let's go on in and say hi and stuff like that. Get my wallet out. Go on in.
Stuffed crust and more crazy bread, no sauce.
Alright, anything else? Hey, can you put a 3-meat stuffed crust in? Have you restored that? You want to see coffee? It'll be about 8. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I'm actually going to change up. I'm not going to do deep dish, but normal pepperoni.
You want to do a regular pepperoni?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that should be all.
Alright, 6%. Jeez, change it up.
Huh?
How rude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You want to see coffee?
Yeah. No, I'm actually currently live streaming. Say hi.
Oh my god! No! Ew.
It's just on YouTube. There's only 3 people watching, that's it.
That look gross.
Oh, you look fine. Have a good day. There you go, chat. Shh. We know it's just 1. It was 3. But I don't know. Sometimes it can be finicky. But yeah. That's her. I don't think there's a way I can show like on screen and stuff like that. Or I don't have a second device I can show you. But yeah. You just back up. No, I was actually honestly hoping, so I was looking in the mirror thinking that was what I was looking at. So not bad. Of what you saw of her, yeah, I'm sure it wasn't that bad. She's pretty cute. But no, like I said, I normally go for the deep dish pepperoni. But I changed it up because I don't feel like the deep dish today. It's just with normal pepperoni. But yeah, so I find her attractive. Well, I mean to say she. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So I talk to her every once. I actually talk to her a lot on Snapchat, stuff like that. She has a little kitten, or I guess I should do it like this. A little kitten, like about this big. Turn here. Yeah. The kitten's pretty cute. It's like a little white fluffy kitten. Still has all his claws, stuff like that. Loves her to death, stuff like that. But yeah. But no, like to me, she's drop dead gorgeous and she's awesome. So that's why that's my feelings towards her, and I just want to definitely just hang around here a bit, hang around her more, and like hang out with her. But yeah. Oh, good. My family's back. We can take a look around the gym. So yeah, how's all your guys' days going? Now that I let you know what my day has been and what it's going to be and miscellaneous things like that. I guess I can just say Wolfie because Wolfie's the only one here, right? Yeah, Wolfie. Is it like early morning for you, or is it like still like 3? I'm trying to remember. I know who you are, so I'm trying to remember, stuff about you. Because I know you pop into my chats every once in a while, whenever I do go live, when I go live, if I go live. But yeah, I almost ran over that trailer. I'm actually going to have a couple bites to eat here real quick. Oh yeah. Look at this. Someone just dropped by. Okay, so about an hour ahead of me. But yeah, look at that nice pepperoni pizza. Me like you a lot. Yeah, no, I live in the state of Iowa. It's a corny state. It's perfect for me because I'm a pretty corny guy. And there's dumbasses driving around with their broken cars. I'm saying broken car, and I don't even have a side panel in my car. So that's sweet. Down here, in case I'm falling off, by how many times I stick it on. Like, it grips in. Maybe. I swear, it does go in there. There. See? It goes in there. However, the glue kind of gave way, so it doesn't stay in there very well. You don't like pepperoni like the cheese? See, normally I go for sausage if I were to just go with flat pizza. But I don't know, I'm pepperoni guy. Be it deep dish or normal. No, I want to do some live streaming at some point of like me roller skating and stuff like that. Like ideally, if I had someone that would was a decent roller skater and can be a decent cameraman on roller skates, I'll be set. Because I do a lot of artistic things and like stuff like that, and because I find myself to be a pretty okay. My dad has a T-Rex. T-Rex roller skates, or I don't know what a T-Rex is. I know what a T-Rex is. It's a dinosaur. But yeah, it's a car. Yeah, I drive a Ford Taurus. It's interesting to drive. It's not a bad car. It's very cheap. The car I want to drive is a Mini Cooper. I don't know. I just like the bulldog look at the front of the car, and it's nice and small. A lot of windows. One thing I don't like about this car is this thing right here. It's so far forward. If they just move it back to like here, just move it back so it's behind my head. So when I turn my head to the left here, I don't have this blocking my peripheral. I can actually see cars way out back over there. It's supposed to be having to do this, looking all the way back here to see back this way. T-Rex the car. I will definitely look it up. But yeah, it's like that, and the dashboard's not so far forward. On the Mini Cooper, it's a little bit more short, and the window's more up and down like this. The windshield, as opposed to being long, slanted with this one. But the one I actually want is the I want the longer version in the back, as opposed to the standard one. I want the one that cost I think it's $42,000 brand new, something like that. But obviously I'm not gonna go new because I can't afford new. But yeah, I definitely want to get that kind of car. It's a little short, zippy car. And the cool thing is that it's a manual. It's actually called a hybrid manual, where you can change it from automatic to manual. I think how it works is the gear shifter is more electronic based, where it that's why I think I haven't actually driven it or done a whole lot of research on it. But my hypothesis is that the computer in the vehicle registers the RPMs in the actual dashboard. Just unfroze. Oh, sweet. So I think the computer recognizes where the RPMs is, and then when it hits that point, it goes ahead and engages the clutch, moves the gear, and then disengages the clutch. I think that's how the hybrid manuals work, I think. And then you can, there's like this little gear thing you can turn from auto, turbo auto, and then manual. So I think the manual means you have full control. The turbo auto just allows the engine to rev up more. So on most automatics, they change gears as soon as they go over 2.5 RPMs. Versus the turbo, I think, goes all the way up to 4 before it changes gears. Or it does something weird. But yeah. Oh, fun fact. Last night, sorry, I'm chewing. Me and my friend, we were just mucking around, And there's this other guy. I am currently outside my parents' gym, which I'll show you here just in a moment. As soon as it wants to flip around for me. Right here. It's outside the gym called Active Kids Gymnastics. And if you look that up, then you kind of know where I live. But anyways, come on, flip for me. Thank you. But essentially, so back to where I was talking about my story. Me and my friends, we were like just mucking around driving out to Walmart, and there's this one guy who like has all these warning stickers on his bumper and shit like that, and he's like, no, he throttles his engines and goes boom 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 boom. I'm thinking, dude's got a crappy ass muffler, or there's something wrong with this car. It sound okay. So you can make a car with a small engine sound like a big engine by changing the muffler and the outspout and the cap and stuff like that. So here I am on my Ford Taurus. I have the largest V6 engine you can fit in this vehicle. It's a 3.1 or 3 liter engine. So I know the fact that this thing, if needed, can jump. And this guy right next to me, he had a smaller car. And of course, apparently he has a turbo in there, everything else. And according to my friend, he's like, oh, he wasn't trying. He could have beat you easy. I'm thinking, I doubt that. Because it sounded like, because I heard the turbo in his car engage. I'm thinking, the dude was trying. He wasn't able to keep up with me for some reason. His engine, okay, so there's a difference between the size of your engine and how fast it can go. I was trying. My foot was all the way down on the back of the board. I was going 5,000 RPMs, and I'm like, at the end of it, I'm like, I smell something smoking. I'm going to stop doing this now before I burn my car to shit. Because this car is just gone over 100,000 miles on it. I've already had one major gasket replaced in it. So it was definitely, like, strange, and I guess I can kind of show you what it sounds like now. How good it's going to sound like, because the webcam was kind of, you know what I mean. I'm shifting neutral. Might be a bit here, but I have to put it out here. Well, here, we do this. Let's go ahead and pop the hood too. I forgot my parking brake doesn't work. But this car and this car, they're basically the same, except for this one here has the 24 overhead cam, which I can show you what that looks like too. This is a car that I normally drive, which right now my parents are driving. So this is the car I normally drive. There's a lot more going on in here, a lot more. This is a standard V6 engine. So here you got the cams. So what are you doing? I'm just popping the hood of the vehicles. But here's the normal cam right here. Here's a 24 overhead cam here, and there's one on the other side too, right over there. So there's literally there's 2 and 2 per piston. That's a fuel rail. This thing's a fuel rail. Thought that was a cam. Hey Spencer, how's it going? So then what's this thing here? I know this is the alternator, and it's actually not making that horrible squeaking noise right now. Lifted rods and valves. Okay. I do know that for some dumb reason under here, you may be able to troubleshoot this from me or not, but this always comes unattached. For some reason. But this just goes through here, attaches to that. But in this vehicle, it's always attached. It's never unattached, as you can see right there. So that I don't know why that is. I might just get a little bit of hot glue and just put it on the inside as a stopper so it doesn't come off. Because I know when the valve opens, or not valve, I forgot, the air intake or whatever this is, opens, it pushes this rod down, goes to this box, which I don't know what that is. There's writing on it. It's a model number of some kind. But no, I gotta give it a good old clean at some point. But this is Iowa, lots of dust and dirt. But yeah, I don't know what this thing does. But I would take it it's important because it's inside the car. And if it's in the car, it's in there for a reason. And if this comes unattached, that's not a good thing. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. This car is much nicer to drive than this one. First off, because this one only has 71,000. It's just a shield. It doesn't really matter. No, not the shield. This thing here. This comes unattached. Normally, if I were to just step on the accelerator right now. It more than likely just came unattached. Nope, didn't that time, but it's essentially, this thing just always comes off and it would just hang off the side like that. And I don't know why it does that. But yeah, if it's just a shield and not something I shouldn't worry about, then I guess it's okay. But I would think it does something to something, I don't know. But no, I definitely need to clean out this car. Yeah, it's not a vacuum line, because the vacuum line's here and here. This goes around here, goes into this. There's no valve on the inside of here. It's just like a push post of some kind. I don't know. I've taken the vacuum lines off before in this vehicle, and I've gone ahead and I've actually cleaned off the. I poured sea foam down the engine, got rid of some of the carbon buildup, miscellaneous things like that. And this vehicle I've not done in that one, and my parents have never done it before, so let's just say there's a lot of white smoke coming out of it. But no, I just need to do a general cleanup on the inside of the car. And my parents need to clean over this car. Alright, you have a good night. Good day, Spencer. Was it by your car show? This started being about cars when I was talking about racing some dude who had a turbo in his car, who I was still able to beat. Essentially, well, it may have also could have been because I was going 90 miles per hour in a 50 mile per hour area. Shh. But he kept on like speeding up everything else, and I'm like, I don't know, like, this car is a very light car because it's the Taurus. Because I'll show you here in the back. I don't know many cars that actually have a post to help keep the door in line. By the way, I got a whole bunch of rust problems, but I don't know many cars that got that to make sure their car's doors stay attached right. I don't know. Anyways, I'm more than likely going to let you guys go. It's gone a little bit longer than I thought it would have gone. But I hope Wolfie and Spencer, if he's still here, all you guys have a good day. And I'm going to go do some more work because adult life, you know? So, peace out, guys. Oh, excuse me.